From the pen to the lens, with the truth, where the story begins. If it ain't facts, hard pass. 3 p.m. been sitting, time to put your bid in. Going against a red game, a bunch of lanes and fakes. High stakes, big rewards, gotta take what's yours.
Who's the nation? We here, we there. You better prepare. Make sure you're here, listen, stay right there. Woo.
Third Party Nation.
What is up, family? We are here, Third Party Nation Podcast Talk. I am Noah.
I'm Irvin.
Irvin over here. What is today?
We doing part 2, a follow up to our episode talking about love and what is love.
Human condition called love.
Yes, sir. So in the last episode, previously
on 3 p.m.
Yeah. So you asked the question: can a woman love a man
Conditionally without conditions? Heard somebody say that.
I have yet to see that. And personally, like in my field, being around my area, and what I experienced is always was a condition added on or thing that what's the name. So I can say that for me, what I personally see, no. But I'm pretty sure it probably is. I'm talking about what I seen. I can't be like, oh yeah, I went to travel over here. This person did. That's just from my little view from where I was at in a little place called Jersey. So you go ahead.
The only love that I've seen that a woman loves conditionally is their own kids.
Yeah.
Their own kids.
Right.
Because the conditions between a man is, can you provide for the family?
Right.
Can you have get a shelter for the family? So it's always them kind of them kind of conditions. And now, like I said, in this day and age, it's totally different now.
Right.
Now it's all about what they could, what we could do for them.
What can you do for me?
So it's way off to the point. Like they don't even care about the man no more.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So us men gotta watch out.
You got it bad.
But back, there might have been a couple. Like even, I think back. I'm laughing because of the Titanic movie.
Right.
Where she was with the dude who, of course, she didn't love the dude.
Right.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Billy Zane.
You know what I'm saying? Loved Leonardo DiCaprio, and he pretty much sacrificed himself. We all complain about that ending. Right. Cause I hate it.
Right.
Every time he could have got on the plank with her.
Right.
I think they both would have been okay.
Right.
But he was like, my love. And that to me ain't realistic. I like, bitch, move over. Like, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Like, but move over, man.
Right.
But yeah, I think we always gonna have men gonna have conditions. I mean, we love conditionally, but I think women love with conditions.
With conditions, yeah.
And it sounds terrible, but I think that's just how things are.
Are right now, right.
With nature-wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's an evil thing, like women are all horrible. Like,
no,
you know
I mean, even to the point is that you can hear women say, my auntie, my mom, my grandma told me to make sure I get a guy that's got this, got that, got this car, 401k. So, I mean, there's not really a secret. I mean, there's not, like we know, like this is, they date, what was the saying? They date up.
Yeah.
We date down.
But kind of like I said, it's more of a survival thing in the back of their mind.
In the back of their mind.
Than anything else.
Right. So is that part of their nature, basically? You're saying?
Yeah. Like even like Dick Gregory said this. He said like if the house caught on fire, they ain't gonna worry about the dad. They gonna worry about the mom. Like mama, they gonna run to the mom and try to save her before the dad. Dad gonna have to fend for his own. So you gotta accept. I think men to a certain degree gotta accept that.
Certain thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course the wife is gonna love him to a degree. But I'm saying if you're not bringing home the bacon, you're not doing your manly duties. Yeah. That's going to disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it is. But
right. So yeah, and I agree with you. And also from the last episode, I had some extra stuff that was still left over about love. So
you won't hear that word a lot. Love.
So yeah, So I want to add on. So when you love, to me, I want to go back on to what love means to me. So when you love somebody, you want to keep your promises. When you make a promise, you want to keep it, even though that person does not know that you broke it. Also, love to me is you're willing to suffer just a little bit. I don't want to go too simple, but you're willing to suffer just a little bit to make them happy. Which I think we both did that. I've been doing that a lot lately. He's been doing that. But then we found out that love wasn't
reciprocated.
Yeah. So we just found that out. And another one. So when you love someone, also to me is when you share their burden. If you are always willing to help them in their difficult times, even though you have problems on your own. That's a strong one. And I want to add on to that is I have a thing about me, especially when I really care for somebody. I kind of, you see that movie Powder?
Yeah.
They probably didn't. When he could suck the pain and stuff like that. And sometimes it go against me and hurts me because I absorb a lot of it too much and then I go down myself. But when you care about somebody, love someone, you want to help them through their thing also to try to get them back up. Even though, so they say you hate to see them in pain. And I've been going through that recently, seeing people I really love, they going through a hard time and it's just I was like, I feel like I got it. And that's me caring and loving and people I love, period. So what you think? Are you like that too, or is it like cut off? No. Okay.
Yeah. We talked about that before. I think of course.
Yeah.
But you also got to love yourself.
Because
there's other things that's in play. There's other things in play with that.
Yeah, right.
Because like I said, if you love yourself enough, you're not gonna harm yourself.
Right.
Like of course, if you married or your wife or something and something happened, like she get like somebody shoot at her, you're gonna die. You're gonna protect her because you try to protect me.
Well, a bunch of people don't even do that now. They hold babies.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But you also gotta be like, okay, is it because it could be things with them that they're doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, and you still giving all your energy to them. So you also gotta be aware of that.
Gotta be aware of
you're
that.
hurting your own self.
Yeah.
So you gotta have self-love.
Self-love.
So for yourself to even realize, okay, are they really hurting? Is it really going on? Are they doing things to themselves and are they depressed? Because it's funny, my brother used to know this girl. She was constantly depressed, constantly saying things that they got to the point like, dude, every time I talk to you, you just always down. So it wasn't because her life is that bad, right. Because she's that kind of person. Right. He got tired of her. He blocked her off. So I'm saying, of course he didn't care about her that much. He cared about her enough to talk and try to get to figure out what
I gave him a problem. He tried it until he knew it wasn't going nowhere.
And that's what I'm saying. But he got to the point, he's like, dude, all right, I had enough.
Well, again, like I said before, earlier, when you love someone, sometimes you gotta let them go. I think he got to that point. Where you can't let your loved one or the one that you care about like that drag you down to the bottom of the
now he was depressed. Now he was getting depressed. And like I said, she's just a down person. She wants to be the victim. There's something out there who wants to be the victim all the time. They don't want to change nothing. Don't want to make things better. They just woe is me.
Woe is me.
And sometimes you gotta realize that.
Right.
Love them or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my turn.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one. Can we love multiple people?
Actually, that's an add-on. I was about to say, can you love two or more women? But that's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same thing. So I've been thinking floating around with certain people. Can you love more than one woman and be still the same? Can it still be the same love? Is it a different love? How you? I got my answer on it, but I've been blabbing my mouth, so I'll let you go. Then I jump in.
But
I've been waiting for this.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
I think you know what it is. I think women are so used to because they used to
dickhead.
No, women. But no, it's true because women they so used to having an obsession love, and you can have all different kind of love. Yeah. There's marriages who they have multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yes, it can happen. And like I said, personally, We're talking about me.
Okay.
So
Spotlight on him.
I love multiple women, but I'm gonna tell you this though.
Tell it. And Max.
The one woman who I love.
Say it.
I will go out more for her. I would do more for her. Well, I would have. I did. You know what I'm saying? I say I don't care about the other one, but it was different. Because kind of we talk about different versions of love. You know what I'm saying? And she hurt me. But that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course you can love multiple people.
You love multiple.
Yeah. Like I said, the definition of love ain't just one thing.
Right. But could you love two women the same way? Or it's gonna be a different type of like, you love them for two different reasons? Or can you have that same care that you care about her that you care about her? Is that possible?
Yes.
So you can?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You don't want to see like I said, there's people who are married with multiple women.
Right. Okay.
So of course you care about if like Nick Cannon has multiple women and he has kids by different women.
Yeah.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he didn't care about nobody, he'll be like a side chick or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
It's just the fact we're so used to dealing with one woman because the average person, what I'm saying,
right.
They're so used to dealing with one person in general. If a person can be with multiple women and love, they can do that. You know what I'm saying?
I want to add on. My thing is, I believe that you can, but for me personally, I feel when I love a woman, I only see her. And maybe for the things I love her for, the things I like about her, what's the name? It draws me, and most of my attention go for that. And now I'm not saying that now you might still love, So that's how I feel like that love that I got for her is gonna be different than the love I might have for another woman. I might like how she look or something, but something about this woman that, especially the past woman that had my attention for a while. And it was, I probably could have talked, it could have floated around with, but it was something about her that had me. We might be a faster way, like you said, it might be a little of that with it too, and different strings and my own things that I went through. And so I have my own problems, and I see myself in her. It's a lot of other things mixing that. But when I seen her, that's the only one I wanted. Yeah. Well, you use a window?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to
Go ahead.
But like I was saying, because I think we're looking at it at one dynamic, because we're looking at it as in two people coming up like that. And it's like, I love you. But what about if you split up or with the person or that, and you found somebody else that you're in love with?
Wait, yeah, that's I
See what I'm saying?
I didn't clearly say it, but no, that's what I'm talking. I was kind of talking about it at the same time.
See,
when I'm loving her,
yeah.
if I'm loving her at that time, I think it would be just me and her at that time. But of course,
Yeah.
People fall out of love,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Stuff happens, and you move on. So of course, but I was talking about at the same time because this is going back to how you would say, could you love? I ain't saying in the same time. But I can only imagine when you said you love two women, you could love them at the same time.
But like I said, you're thinking about it from one aspect. You're thinking about it like you can still, like I said, love people
right,
like at the same time.
I can't multitask. I guess that's the only way I can say. Like when
we're so
my energy.
I think people in general, like the average person, are so used to that. That, and like I said, there's people. Like I said, even though it's not the norm.
Right.
There's people who marry multiple wives. Who love multiple wives, have multiple kids. Yeah. But most of the time they're rich people and they got money and certain things because they living better. But they still have to talk to the. Right. But not like they just got money and all of a sudden they got multiple wives. No, they actually talk to the women and they understand. Yeah. Let's be real. A lot of these women are with dudes who have multiple women anyway.
Yeah, true.
And they don't really care about them.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So that's what I'm. So let's be real.
I'm talking from my personal.
There's side. we call them side chicks. We call them all that. And the woman. And why is she a side chick? Yeah. But that's like I said. I'm not gonna get too deep into that crazy mess. Yeah. But like I said, we can't look at that. But then we could go that route. And then so that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But yeah.
So do you have anything else left about the love situation?
Love.
And we really didn't talk about falling out of love.
Did we? Fall out of that. I don't know if we talk about this. We talk about once love is gone, can we gain it back? Did we talk about that already?
No, we did not. Definitely.
Okay, so once love is gone, can you get it back? So, like, of course, when you're in a relationship and you fall out of love,
I believe so. It's gonna take time, and sometimes you might have to spread apart and venture out a little bit.
See,
because let's be real. Because sometimes you gotta miss it.
Yeah.
You gotta want to crave it back to kind of rekindle it or what's the name. We see stuff like that all the time. They be like, oh, we broke up. We got with other people and then something called me back. So so it can be. That's easy. Yes, it can be.
Is that part of just somebody's life because they never went out and seen things and done stuff?
That too. Experience
and all that other kind of stuff too. So so I'm not saying it's out of I want to say fear, but to me, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna say no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So people can't rekindle back love.
I don't think they can.
You don't think they can?
I don't think they can.
Okay, put it like, have you heard stories of people? They was together probably early on.
I've heard stories of people come back together but didn't stay long.
So you never heard of somebody actually stay together for?
And kept out of what? Because out of family, out of certain things, they might have.
Out of stuff not working with the past guy, then they get back and then they just stay and then they just wrap it up and just stay with the current person. And again, it could be other factors in it. It could be just this person got more finance, they're better off, and then there's a bunch of other things with that. It's love, but it's other than like what you can do for me. There's other things with that.
Of course, man. A woman who care about you, like even having me, you know what I'm saying? They go out and mess with somebody else or talk to somebody else, then they miss the person back. Yeah. So that stuff does happen all the time, but
because they see what they and then
But kind of like I said, it don't stay because it don't work no more. It's done. Once that is gone, it's fully gone, and then you gotta move on. Yeah, like I said, I think people stay and be with somebody because maybe out of, like I said, kids or like
it's convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient. Other things,
comfortability.
And, kind of like I said, once you're with somebody who have kids, y'all could be apart and still take care of the kid. You made somebody. So, and kind of like I said, you could still, going back to what I was saying, you can still be in love, but not that kind of love of what we're thinking.
Okay.
Not the kissy, huggy, dovey, lovey-dovey love. More like the friendship love of the love of a child, maternity love.
Oh, okay.
That version.
Yeah.
So I'm saying now we're going back to the different versions of love.
Of love, yeah. So you fall out of that love
because the one we're talking about is more kissy, lovey-dovey, being with somebody love.
Right.
That usually don't work out. But I say that's personally for me.
Yeah.
We got our own,
right.
Whatever.
Right.
But that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Well, in closing words, I want to say, when it's not working, you gotta let it go. I want to just end off on this. The girl I loved for a while didn't work out. Yeah. Still care about her, and I did everything that we named that you said what love is. I said, and I just read off the paper. I don't even go back off. I experienced that, and with her, and it didn't work out and stuff like that. So we have to learn how, like you say, you fall out of love, or you love someone. Actually, the better term, because we said this earlier, is to then what was it? When you love somebody so much, you got to know to let them go. Because really, it's really at one point you damage. I think you're hurting yourself. Yeah. Sometimes loving someone is to love them from a distance. It don't have to just be straight up in the front no more. A lot
of times they don't know. They never had that kind of love.
They never had that love. So when that person presented or what's the name,
it's weird to them.
It's weird to them. They don't know how to act. I think the warmth of it, they like the concept of it, but they scared. I think they scared and it frightens them. But yet they don't want to see that love leave. So it's kind of like it's weird because it's like they wanted to be around, but they're not giving it back. But they just want the ball energy to sit there and just look at it like,
they're afraid. They're afraid. They don't want you to fully
like
fly off, but they're too afraid themselves. Because like I said, it's crazy.
It's a lot of stuff connected to that, what you go through and stuff like that. Yeah. But also, what burns me is like there is a possibility of new love creating. Like, so that ball of energy is with that one person. That person is not. So that person just want that ball energy to stay there. But then another person comes up, and them two ball energies like it's kind of coming together. Like you picture like that. I got visual with y'all got. So it's like so that love and another love could possibly happen, but
shoot that bad boy out. Yeah, Goku.
but that that person just don't want to see it go. But I think you got to take control of things and be like, you know what? It's enough. It's enough. I gotta take my love and my care about myself. We'll tie it back. Self-love. I gotta take my self-love and go. And what could have been, you just gotta let it go.
Find somebody else who actually bring that reciprocated back.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Please say that word again.
I know I messed it up. Reciprocated.
Yeah. No. I wanted to say that because that's very important. If you're not getting that, no matter how much that person wanted, but it's not giving it back, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. I mean, it should be easy because then they get it back. But like I said, it's a lot of things connected to that. And I just wish this person the best. And it didn't work out, but I wish you the best.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so take care, guys.
Subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
We out.
That's it. We out. Third party. No more love for me. No more love.